Good morning, friends. I thought that we could start today with a quick welcome. I want to welcome my students, the ones that I have in my classroom now, and maybe even some students that I might have next year. I've invited them to come join us too so they can get to know what we do in class. I also want to welcome any folks that maybe are watching this that aren't in my class. I hope you guys learned something new and have a little fun today. Okay, let's get rolling. All right, so good morning. I like to start my day by just thinking a little bit about our important feeling talk. So this morning, Mrs. Wise, when I think about how I was feeling this morning, let me see. This morning I felt a little bit scared. Early in the morning, I heard a very loud banging noise, and that made me a little bit scared in the morning because I wasn't sure what that noise was. It was a little bit unexpected, right? But then I went back to sleep. And I was a little bit worried too, because I'm like, what was that noise? I couldn't figure that out. And then I decided that maybe it wasn't anything I had to worry about, and I went to bed. And then in the morning, when I woke up, I was excited to come down here to talk to you and to spend some time together and share some learning. So I'm wondering how you were feeling this morning. Were you feeling happy or sad, upset or angry? These are all some of our feelings. We have so many feelings. There's so many feelings. And we all feel some of these feelings sometimes. We might feel frustrated sometimes. We might feel yucky sometimes, right? A lot of feelings that we feel. All right. So sometimes when we have those feelings, it's really good for us to try and keep our feelings in balance and our energy in balance, right? Because if our feelings feel too big, then we don't feel like we're in control of our body or our feelings or what they do, right? So we want to be a really good boss of our body and be able to label our feelings and be able to figure out some awesome strategies of what we could do to keep us in balance, right? So Mrs. Wise loves to do some of these things. I love to think about maybe writing in my journal. Sometimes I create some art. Sometimes I get a drink of water that helps me stay in balance. I might try that 5-finger breathing, or just take some deep breaths and just sit with my feelings. Or even use some positive self-talk. That's a really good one. If we're feeling like we might need a little boost or feeling like we want to try and stay in balance, we can think about another time that we really did a good job doing something. That can remind us, right? Sometimes as a mom, I do that for my kids. I remind them of a time that they did a really great job, and I'm betting that they could probably do a good job again today. Sometimes I even just look at pictures. So I brought some pictures here for us today. What do you see here? I'm just going to put it up a little bit so you can see it without the glare of my light above. What do you see? Oh, yeah, I see a boy and I see a dog. Does it look like the boy likes the dog? I think so too. I think that dog is making him feel happy. Do you think it's a puppy, like a baby dog? Or do you think it's just a small dog? Hard to tell, huh? Yeah, but I think that boy looks very happy because he's with that dog. I think so. I'll show you another one. Ready? This one reminded me of my students in my class this morning when I saw this picture. When we think about, these are little kids, right? You guys are a little bit bigger than this. But I'm remembering in our classroom how we were a community, and we still are here, right? We're a community because we care about each other and we love each other. And look at how these kids are reaching out their hands to touch each other because they really enjoy each other. Right? And it's like there's the teacher maybe. Yeah. And there we are, right? All of us together. Oh, look at these guys. Look at these kids. What are they up to? I see big smiles. Looks like they're going to go for a bike ride. I'm happy to see that they have their helmets on, right? That's a good safety thing to do, is to wear their helmets. Yeah, right. Oh, they even have little horns on their bikes that might go beep, beep, honk, honk, right? If I had that bike, I would honk those horns. Would you do that too? I think so. That's kind of fun. Okay. Oh, looks like people are playing a sport. This sport is called baseball. Yeah, sometimes if we play a sport or do some exercising, that can help us stay in balance, right? Oh, look at this one. This will be the last one for today because we've got a lot of these here. I'll do more tomorrow. This will be our last one for today. Now, this has got something here. This has got some fire here. So we have to be careful around fire. Grown-ups touch the fire and build the fire, right? And we have to make sure we follow the safety rules around fire. But it looks like there's a man here and a little, it looks like a little girl maybe. Maybe it's a little boy with longer hair, it's hard to tell. But it looks like they're having a special time together. They're roasting some marshmallows here. Have you ever done that? Yeah, I do that sometimes in my backyard with my family. Yeah, it looks like this person is smiling and this person looks like they're listening. Huh, really good. So yeah, sometimes being together, sharing time, and sharing fun things can make us feel in balance too. I love that. All right, before we do our Incredible You book for today, I do want to make sure that our body and our brain are in this group. Can you show me those listening ears, please? Do this. Good. Watching eyes. Quiet voice. And a calm, quiet body. Good. Show me those ready hands. We do this a lot in our class. When I can see that your hands are ready, I know that your body is listening and your brain is ready. Good job. Is your brain in my group? And do you care what we're thinking about today? Good. If you don't care, then it just doesn't matter. So I really want you to make sure that you care about what we're up to today. All right. My good friends, let's see what's next. This is a book that we've been thinking about, 10 Ways to Let Your Greatness Shine Through. Incredible You. We're thinking about number 2 right now. All right, so I'm just gonna make this a little bigger so you can see everything here. Ah, can you see it? There we go. Number 2, oh, my coffee almost fell. It says number 2, find what you love. Yeah, that's a pretty important thing. We should probably spend some time doing the things that make us happy, right? Think of something you love to do. That is your passion, so let it shine through. Never let fear hold you back. Do what you love. You're on the right track. Oh, I like that. So maybe with your parents, your mom, your dad, your mama, your nanny, maybe your grandma, or an aunt and uncle, you guys could sit together and think about some things that you like to do, right? My daughters used to do a lot of horseback riding and they really enjoyed it. And then one day they decided that they liked something different. My daughter Sabrina, she changed to like basketball more. So now she plays a lot of basketball, right? And my daughter Sophie likes to run and take pictures. Yeah, so I thought that sometimes you might have one idea of something that you love to do and it might change. And that's okay. Just follow your heart and each day do the things that bring you joy. It might be something different every single day, and that's okay. Awesome. All right, let's move through. Let us think about our daily meeting, shall we? That's not it. There it is. Awesome. Okay, so let's start by counting. I know it is the month of June. Let's count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Today is number 9. And we have to think about our pattern. It looks like we've got watermelon pie sandwich, watermelon pie sandwich, watermelon pie. I need a sandwich for today. So good. Tomorrow morning, Mrs. Wise will be going to the dentist. So I have recorded just a book for you for tomorrow, a couple books. Okay, so there won't be a daily meeting tomorrow. I just wanted to make you aware of that. So today is number 9. If we go straight up on our calendar, I've learned that we can figure out what day of the week it is. Today is Tuesday, June 9th, 2020. All right, let's keep on moving. Yesterday was Monday. Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow will be Wednesday. I see some owls up here with American flags, red, white, and blue. I think they're thinking about the 4th of July that's coming up in the next month, aren't they? So cool. All right, let's add a cube for today. This slide talks about how many days I've known the students in my class. Now, if you're a student in a class, you might have known your teacher for around this many days too. But this is how many days I've known my students. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's that number 8. Each day we add another cube, right, guys? How do we make that number 8? Do you remember how to make an 8? We have number poems in our class. It goes like this. Make an S and do not wait for a speck up to make an 8. So let's look and see. I've known the students in my class for 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 158 days. Let's move our shadow box over from 157 to 158. We'll make a tally mark for today. This is what 158 tally marks looks like. Do you want to count them with me today? We count them by groups of 5 because it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tally marks in each group. So we might say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120, 125, 130, 135, 140, 145, 150, 155, 156, 157, 158 days I've known my students. That's a lot of counting. All right, let's go check. Oh, you know what? I can't really do it so good. Let me just unplug. Mrs. Wise has lots of meetings today, so I have to make sure my battery stays good. All right, let's check it out. Okay, what's the weather like out there today? Looks like a cloudy day. Oh, do you see my garden down there? Yesterday, I took my friends for a little tour of my garden. I just built this over the weekend. I used old doors to make it. Isn't that cool? Yeah. All right, let's look out there today. I see some people walking by on my street today, and it looks like it's cloudy. Okie dokie, good to know. Come on over here, everybody. Let me just plug us back in so we don't have an issue later. All right, so today is a cloudy day. We'll bring a cloud right on over here. That looks great. It's not windy, not sunny. Today is a cloudy day. So this special kind of graph is called a pictograph because it has pictures on it. You see the pictures of the sun and the pictures of the clouds? That's a special kind of graph called a pictograph. It's kind of a cool name. All right, so when we see this flag, it's good for us to stand up and we'll think about doing our pledge. Ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. I'm gonna put my sweater on really quick. Sometimes I get a little chilly. Mrs. Wise doesn't want to be cold, so I'm gonna put my sweater on really quick. I opened the window to get some fresh air, and I'm so glad I did, but I got a little cold. So when I do that, I put my sweater on so I don't, that feels a little better. Woo! Cozy. All right, let's see what's next today. Let's just do one of our extra slides here today. I don't know which one I feel like doing. I'm just gonna pop through. We already did this. We already did that. Already did that. All right, wow, we did a lot. Okay, should we do some out of this world reading? Okay, ready? What word does this say? G. Go. Go. Where do I put it when it's done? I guess I'll just leave it up here. So as we do a good job, I'll move our rocket ship closer to this planet, okay? What word is this? Add. Oh, there's Mean King Ed at the end. He's talking to that vowel, that A, making him say his name. What letter is this? Letter name? A, right? So made. Okay, made, good. You guys are so good. Let's see what else we can do. Ready? There's another Mean King Ed word. It says ack, and then there's Mean King Ed. He's talking to that A. He says, say your name. So it says make. Okay, a little closer. Yep, hold on one second, friends. I gotta figure out my doggies. Hello, friends. I had to go check on my dogs. They were being a little loud. So that's the word make. I'm gonna make that rocket ship go a little further. You guys are doing some great reading. What word is this? J, a, jump, jump. What word is it? Jump, yeah. You know, I'm gonna bring, it says boys and girls. I don't know. I'm going to put the boy and the girl next to each other. We're going to be a good team. That's what we do in our class. We don't do onesie. We don't go against each other. We go together. Okay, so the boys and the girls together in my class, we work together. We don't do this against each other stuff. So here we go. Ooh, the boys and the girls are doing great. All right, let's see what's next. Ready? Ooh, what word is this? It's one of our sight words. Little. Little. Good job. We'll do one more. Ah. What word is that? Is. Good. Yay! We made it to the planet. Good job, friends. All right. I am going to pop us over here. And let's look and see what we have for our work today. Now, I have got a book that is about money. Money, money, money. You know, did you know that there's lots of different ways to think about math? Anytime that we think about numbers, we're thinking about math. There's lots of different ways. So here's one way. One way is for us to think about money. So I thought we'd start by thinking about our number poems. Okay, guys? I'll say it first. You say it after me. Okay? Penny, penny, easily spent. Coppery, brown, and worth 1 cent. Let's do it together. Ready? Penny, penny, easily spent. Good. Coppery, brown, and worth 1 cent. Okay, let's try our nickel. Nickel, nickel, thick and fat. You're worth 5 cents. I know that. You say it. Nickel, nickel, thick and fat. You're worth 5 cents. I know that. Dime, dime, little and thin. You're worth 10 cents. Oh. Nope, Mrs. Wise did it wrong. Should I quit? Should I quit? Mrs. Wise made a mistake. Should I just be all done for today? No? What should I do? Don't give up? Okay, let's try it again. Dime, dime, little and thin. I remember you're worth 10. I did it. Let's do it together. Dime, dime, little and thin. I remember you're worth 10. Oh, a quarter's upside down. Quarter, quarter, big and bold. You're worth 25, I am told. Let's do it. Quarter, quarter, big and bold. You're worth 25, I am told. So good. So that's just a little review about money. So what I'd like to do next is just look at this book together. This book talks about money. It says, Just Saving My Money by Mercer Mayer. It's one of those scholastic books. Let's read it together. Just Saving My Money. Now, does this look like it's a real story or a pretend story? What do you think? Well, there's money there. I don't think it's a real story. I think it might be one of those fantasy stories because I see that these are animals. I don't even know what kind of critter that is, but they're wearing clothes. Do animals usually wear clothes? I don't think so. Mom! My skateboard is old. It is broken. I need a new one. I tell my dad. Dad says, you need money. Do you have any? I get my money jar. How about this? I ask. You need to save more money for a skateboard, Dad says. I say, I will do chores and earn lots of money. I make a list of chores that will make me money. It says feed the dog, empty the dishwasher, clean my room, brush my teeth, take out the trash, hug mom. That's a funny one. First I feed the dog, but the bag is too big. Mom! I think he needs a little bit of help. The dog looks hungry. Look at his tongue. I empty the dishwasher, but the dishes are too heavy. Oh no. Look at Mom is still busy cleaning up the last mess he made. Oh no, look at he broke a bunch. Accidents happen. We try not to make them happen, but sometimes things break, right, guys? I clean my room. Mom pays me some money. I sell lemonade. I get more money. These are good ideas, aren't they? I save lots of money in my money jar. Dad says you need a savings account at the bank. Let's see. Dad takes me to the bank. We see the manager. The manager's not wearing any shoes, but there they are at the bank. Dad writes on some bank papers. I write my name. They take my money jar. I am upset. Dad says, don't worry. They pour my money into a machine. It counts my money. I get a book. It tells me how much money I have at the bank. Hey, Dad, I asked, can I get a skateboard yet? Dad says, not yet. You must save more money. Oh, no. Every day I do chores to earn more money. Finally, I save enough money for a new skateboard. Oh my gosh, must be so exciting. So sometimes we might spend our money on something small, like maybe some candy or ice cream or something, but sometimes we might save it for something a little bit bigger. Mrs. Wise saved her money on so I could go for a really big trip. I went to Europe last year and I went to France and I did all these fun things, but I had to save my money to go. But I don't want that anymore. Now I want a robot dinosaur. He changed his mind. Is that okay to do? I say, Dad, I am so glad I saved my money. Isn't that cool? What a great story. Yeah, so it's all about money. So now we know those number poems, right? And then we learned a story all about what we can do with that money. We can buy small things. We could just keep saving and saving for a long time, right, guys? All right, let's see what's next. I did want to do a little bit of our template work today. Let's see what we have here. This is just, now, sorry about my printer. It makes a really big line down every single paper we print. So sorry, I hope you can still see it. But it says, use pictures and numbers to show how you solved the problem. This sounds like more math to me. Does it sound like math to you? We're going to be thinking about numbers. So I think, yep, this is a different way for us to do math. Let me just get this just right for us. Okay, the problem says, a school of 9 fish were in the ocean. Okay, so let's make that. Let's make 9 fish. You tell me if this looks like a fish. Does that look like a fish to you? Okay. 1, 2. We need 9. 3, 4, 5. I made a big one. 6. How many do we need? Sometimes if I forget what I'm doing, I have to go back and look at it. On a school of 9 fish, maybe I'll underline that important word 9, so I can just go back to look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, am I done? No? How many more do I need to make 9? Oh, just one more. Okay, I can do that. My hand was getting tired making all these fish. Okay, so it says, a school of 9 fish were in the ocean. A fisherman caught 3 of them. Here comes the fisherman's net. They caught these 3. How many fish are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are left. So I'm going to write down that number 6. So wait, are you trying to tell me we had 9 and then we had to take those 3 away when the fisherman caught them, and then there were 6 left? And that's how we do that problem. Ready? Let's move that up a little bit so you can see it. Ready? There's that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fish all together. The fisherman came and took 3 fish away, and then we had 6 left over. So 9, take away the 3 that the fisherman caught, is 6 left over. What a great story about fish. Ooh, I think we get to talk about robots next. Let's see. My family built 3 robots this week. We want to make 10 robots in all. So here's 1 robot, here's 2 robots, here's 3 robots. How many more robots do we need to build? So if they want 10, so I'm gonna make it look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And they already made 3. So they made 1, 2, 3. How many more do they need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. So it says we had 3, and then we have, and 7 more would make 10 altogether. So 3 and 7 is 10 altogether. Another way to figure it out is if we wanted 10 and we took away 3, how many more would we need? 7 left. We need 7 more, right? So if we have 10 and if we want 10 of them, we built 3 of them, we need 7 more to make 10. There's lots of different ways to do this one, isn't there? So I want you to use your brains and really be thinking, okay? So good. Okay, I did want to remind folks, we do have a Google Meet coming up tomorrow for the kids that are currently in my class. I believe it's tomorrow. Oh no, Thursday. So Thursday. But I wanted to remind you to please, please, please remember to bring a heart. I'm going to color this one like this. I'm going to bring this heart. I'm thinking about the paraeducators that are in our class. I would love for you to be able to make a beautiful heart for them, for Mrs. Regan and Mrs. Brooks and Mrs. Devane, for us to say thank you for all the hard work that they did with us this year. I think about Mrs. Brooks and how she loves to help us by reading books to us. And Mrs. Regan helps us with our math sometimes or brings us to our other classroom, right? And Mrs. Devane, she joined us this year and she's such a great helper, right, friends? And she's always, always helping kids with their zippers if we're heading outside to play, right? The friends in our class, Mrs. Regan, Mrs. Devane, and Mrs. Brooks, always, always want to help you learn to do things on your own, right? So they're there to help you, but sometimes they might make you try first, you know, when you're having your snack or at lunch or whatever. So I colored my heart like that. How's that look? Pretty good? Yeah, so when we have our Google Meet on Thursday, Mrs. Wise is going to hold it up like this. And maybe you could hold one too. If you don't have a printer at home to print one out, do you think you could make one for me? Could you make it and bring it to the Google Meet? Okay, now the Google Meet is optional. You do not need to come, but if you can come, that would be great, okay? La, 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 la. Awesome. Okie doke. Let's see what's next today. Oh, I think we get to do one of our mats today. Our word family mats. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Let's see which one I feel like doing today. Let's do, I want to do the ought family today. That looks like fun to me. I have to get my sounds out and ready. How about, let's see. Pot, tot, dot, rot, spot, hot. These are all good words. We'll use these. Okay. So here we go. Ready, friends? Let's look at this together. So I see the sound pot, pot. What sound does this one make? Do you remember? D, 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 ot, dot. Ot, rot. Ought, tot, like a tater tot. Ought, spot, and ought, hot. We write those and want to make sure that we're thinking about what letters are hanging letters. P, aw, t. Hanging letter, small letter, tall letter. Dot, d, aw, t. Rot, ah, t. Tot, t, aw, t. Spot, sp, aw, t. And hot, ah, t. Beautiful. Pot, like I'm going to cook an egg in my pot. How about dot? I will make a dot with my marker. Rot. Oh no, my apple had some rot. Tot. A small child could be called a tot, or I'm going to eat a tater tot. Spot. Mrs. Wise drew a spot. Hot. Be careful, the fire might be hot. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. You guys are such hard workers. All right, Mrs. Wise is going to put this one right back in here. See you later. Ugh. Okay, let's see what's next for us today. Oh, I think we get to do some flip charts for sight words. So let me hop right on over here. We'll get rid of this guy. I just have to save it real quick, so we'll have it ready for tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow, though, Mrs. Wise is going to do some books with you tomorrow, and then we'll be back on Thursday, right, guys? All right, we'll save that. And then I just have to go over here for a minute to my Active Inspire. Here it is. So good. We'll do some sight word practice on a flip chart. Sound good? Okay, thank you for waiting. Can you show me those ready hands while you wait? Thank you. Oh, look, here it is. Kindergarten sight words are right here. And here we go. We'll practice some of those sight words we learned all year. So if you're one of my students who's coming to me for next year, you might not know a lot of these words yet, right? Because you haven't started learning them with me. My friends that are in my class right now have been practicing and practicing. So that's why they might know them, okay? So here we go. This is the word little. Could you say little? Good. The ladybug is little. Can you find the word little there? The ladybug is little. Can you find little? Oh, there it is. You got it. Good job. Here. Could you say here? Very nice. Here is Ben. Here is Ben. Can you find the word here? Yeah, there it is right there. Here. Two. Could you say two? I like to play in the sand. Can you find the word to? Where is it? Yeah, you got it right there. Let's do two more. I like to ride my bike. There's that word I. Last one for today is a number word, 1. Can I have one, please? 1. Really good. Okie doke. Let's see what's next for us today. Okay, I do want to keep thinking about people. And then I'm going to think a little bit about, did we talk about family members' work? I don't think we did this yet. A job, okay, so it talks about family members. We're switching gears a little bit to think about people in our lives and our communities. Family members' work. A job you do is called work. People work at many kinds of jobs. They may work at home to make things. People may work away from home. People work to earn money. Then they buy things they need or want, right? Yeah. So we have to make that food, so then we can think about, and we have to make that money so we can maybe go and buy some of that food that we need to live, right? That's why working is important. Oh, you can help. This reminds me of that story we were reading about the little critters, remember? Family members help each other. All of us are good at different things, but everyone is good at something. Your parents help you, or maybe your grandparents, or maybe your aunts and uncles. You can help your parents. What jobs can you do well? My kids, when they were about your age, would help me empty the dishwasher. If I took out all the knives and things, they would put the forks and the spoons away in the drawer where they go, or maybe the plates if they weren't too heavy, right? Maybe they could help me fold the towels. That would be a good thing for them to do, or find the socks that match in my laundry. Yeah, they were really good at working the vacuum too. I bet you are too. Those are things you could do to help. Others help. Sometimes your family cannot be with you. They might be at work or they might be away. Other people might help you then. And look, Kate is in the hospital. Her family cannot stay. Many workers are there that will help take care of Kate. Maybe that could be a doctor or a nurse. Yeah, those people are helpers, right? So good. So I wanted to talk a little bit about people, but then I also wanted to start to think about our community, our neighborhood. I thought you might like this. Look what Mrs. Wise has here. What is this? Whoa, this is cool. I'm just gonna get some colored pencil. I have some right here. There we go. All right, wow, what do you see here? Yeah, I see lots of different places here. I'm gonna just start doing this today. Maybe we'll finish it on a different day. But look at this. This looks like it could be our city or our town of Braintree, right? Look at there's a pizza shop. There's a library. Now this doesn't look just like our town, does it? It looks like a little bit like our town. We have a library, but our library looks a little different. We have a bank like this, but our bank looks a little bit different, right? Yeah, I've seen taxi cabs. I'm gonna color my taxi cab yellow because usually they're yellow. Can you see how I'm coloring here? Yeah, the kids that are in my class right now, you might notice, you might get some mail soon. You might have some of this stuff in the mail. Let's see. I think I might color some of these balloons over here. Look at this. Yeah, you can do some coloring, right? Oh my gosh, I see something yummy. Sweet donuts. This is a donut shop over here. Oh, and this might be a place that we could go to see a movie. We could go over here to see a movie. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I know right now we're thinking about following the rules and making sure that we do everything we can do to keep people safe, right guys? But soon, I hope we can do some of these things. Oh, I love when we go to the park, maybe Pond Meadow, you might see some green plants growing like these bushes. Aren't they pretty? At the park, we might play some soccer like this girl. Or maybe look at a book. Can you see? Look, looking at a book together. That's maybe something we could do too at the park, huh? I think I like that. See doodle. So good. All right. And then I might even make the balloons some different colors over here. That's fun to do. So you can picture that we could spend a long time coloring these awesome pictures, right? But I want friends to really take their time on this because I think it's kind of an interesting thing. So I see that in this picture, there are lots of different people, different individual people. Do you see them? Yeah, this one's skateboarding. Yeah, this one's selling some ice cream, I think. Oh, is that cotton candy? Hard for me to see what that is. Yeah, so there's lots of different parts of this community. So everybody is individuals, but when they get together, they work together to form a community. So I just wanted you to see that. And then there are also some stickers here. Look, I have another taxi cab I could put. Check it out. Yeah, I'll put my taxi cab over here. Boop. I could do some matching if I wanted, like this one talks about the movies. So I could like add the sign to the movies or I could color it. It's kind of to me what I want to do. Look at this. Movieplex. And where's the pizza place? Let me see if I can find the pizza place. Oh, here it is. Here's the pizza place. And let me find a vegetable cart. Is there a vegetable cart around here somewhere? Oh yeah, over there. I guess you could put it right on top, or you could put it in a different spot. I'm gonna make some more vegetables over here. You can decide how you make yours, I think. Right? So yeah, these are just some fun ways to brighten up our community with these signs that tell us what's what. Where's the hot dog guy? Oh, here he is. So you could color his cart, or you could stick the sticker right on there. It's up to you. And then these people, I've got some people, and you could kind of put them on top of the people that are walking around, or you could just like add them where you want them to be. You could decide, there's a firefighter. Was there a fire truck here? There's a fire truck. You see a fire truck or a fire station? Let's look around. Well, I see this firefighter, but I don't know where they should go. Let me look. There's a school. That's where Mrs. Wise would work. Huh. Auto Works. Oh, there's a zoo. There's a zoo over there. This looks like so much fun. I don't know where to put my firefighter. Let's see, do we see a firefighter friend? I see a police officer. Let me see. I don't know. I guess they could just be walking down the street. Is there a firefighter friend around here? Wow. There's the Auto Works. Laundry. There's a coffee house up here. I don't see a place for my firefighter friends. Do you see a fire truck going by? I don't think I see that. Well, I'm going to put my firefighter friend over here because maybe she's on break and she wants to get a quick ice cream. That could be cool. Yeah. Oh, and look at, there's even a soldier. Here's a soldier in our community walking this way. Maybe going to go over here to my fruit and vegetable stand, right? Oh, I even have a construction worker that wants to kind of help on the street. Road closed, be careful. Construction workers here to help. So this is just a fun activity I thought that you might like. Mrs. Wise is going to put this away for now, but I might add more to this as we think about our community of Braintree, right guys? I'm so proud of our community. We've got all kinds of different people, and we all like to learn from each other in our world, right guys? All right, so my good friends, I want to remind us today, this away right inside here so I don't lose it for tomorrow. Oh, well, I'll put this in the other one so I don't lose it for tomorrow. Okay, oops, I lost my page here. One moment, please. That's where we were. Tomorrow we'll start right here. Families spend time together. Okay. All right, my good friends. I want to remind you to find what you love today and do that. All right. Make sure you get some permission from your family and just be great listeners. All right. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your family. Find love in what you do. All right. Love you bunches, and I will see you on Thursday because Mrs. Wise has to go to the dentist tomorrow, right? Okay.